it's finally happened. For a limited time only, you can cop an Ndukauba plushie. Thanks to the guys over at Makeshift, I was finally able to make plushies for you guys. Even has the same outfit as me, you know, so he's looking pretty clean. But just know that these will be on sale until October 3rd, and we have to hit a minimum of 200 of these sold for them to go into production. So if you want a limited edition Ndukauba plushie, then make sure to click the link in the description below as well as in the pinned comment. And thank you guys so much for all of your support. Finally got characters from Dragon Ball Path to Power in the game, and this was a long time coming because one, the game's been out for over 5 years. Like, I'm very surprised we haven't gotten them in the game earlier, and two, each unit is respectively good, and putting them all together, they seem to synergize very, very well. So much so that I do have 3 battles that I had off screen that I want to show you guys today. But before we get into it, just bear with me because I think I have a sore throat from screaming from like the Nintendo Direct and the State of Play yesterday, so I'm letting my voice recover, but hopefully you guys understand. But with that being said, let's get into it.
Versus Goku and Final Form Frieza, Kid Goku and Ultra Instinct Sign Goku.
And here we are in the first battle. So I lead off with Master Roshi, and the opponent leads off with Goku and Frieza. So seeing that this is mono purple, I'm not really too worried about the team because Master Roshi should be able to clean up for the most part. Anyway, I vanish, hit him with Ki Blast, and then I pop my special skill. I get a special move from that, and then I throw that out immediately because I was expecting somebody else to come out and actually, you know, take the hit, primarily UI Sign Goku. Anyway, Kid Goku goes in, he ends up taking the special move. I hit him with both of them, and then afterwards, when I get him to vanish, they throw in Goku and Frieza again. Obviously to try to get Frieza in so that way they don't have like a complete weakness against Master Roshi. So again, I'm not worried because all I really have to do is just kind of knock them out and all their threats are really gone. So anyway, they eventually throw in UI Sign Goku, I throw in Aider, and then from there, all I need to do is just deal as much damage as quickly as I can. Like, just be able to get the pace like under my control. So I land a hit on UI Sign Goku, then I pop my main ability and throw out my ult with Aider, but the opponent ended up throwing in Kid Goku. So because of that, I took advantage and wiped him out. Now, UI Sign Goku's in. The main thing I have to look out for is getting hit by that ultimate attack, especially because it hits really hard. And if Kid Goku gets hit by it, then I am in really bad shape. But I was able to give him vanish, but somehow, like, I tackled and the dude just threw it out. So I ended up getting caught by it, but luckily it didn't kill. If it did, then Goku definitely would have been dead because he would have nullified endurance. Anyway, I'm in a bad predicament now because I literally have all Ki Blasts, but somehow I got very, very lucky and I was able to perfect vanish Frieza with Aider. So because of that, I was able to actually get the Ki Blasts off. And then from here, the opponent ends up throwing out Ki Blasts. I honestly should have popped Rising Rush right there, but I'm not too worried because when Rush happened, I was able to throw Goku back in. So regardless of if he lands it, if he doesn't, literally doesn't matter. Goku should still be alive because he has endurance. So the rush completes, but I ended up guessing the rush, which is good. So at this point, all I'm trying to do now is just deal effective damage. That's all I need to do. But I had to like be a bit careful because sure enough, Frieza was going in, and if Frieza went in and he just used Strike, then he'd be able to tank straight through my Blast Arts cards. Anyway, Frieza ends up popping his special move when it threw an Aider. Aider took the hit very well. At this point, all I really need to do is just rush, right? But at this point, like, the opponent's health is very, very low, and I had a special move, so somebody's guaranteed dead. So he threw in UI Sign Goku. I understand why, but now there's really no way the opponent is going to win. So I end up throwing in Roshi once Goku and Frieza go in. Afterwards, I swap to Goku, and then I pop my main ability. Then you guys can kind of guess the rest from there. So yeah, again, like I said, the Dragon Ball tag is still developing, but the synergy that these three have together is really, really good. I mean, not only that, also having Aider there who has blast armor on literally everything helps out a ton because it gives you an option to, I guess, relieve a bit of pressure that the opponent can put on you because you have a viable way of getting through the opponent's like offenses in neutral. So that's extremely good. And also, apart from these three, having Bunny Bulma in the back helps out tremendously because it knocks down my special move arts cost by 10 by default. So I can get off a special move at a much lower cost than normal. So all that together works amazingly. But that being said, on to the next battle.
Versus Goku and Final Form Frieza, Super Saiyan Goku and Vegito Blue.
And here we are in the second battle. So I lead off with Master Roshi, and the opponent leads off with Tag Goku and Frieza. So they back off and throw Ki Blast. I pop my special skill, which would have helped if I used it right as they were using Ki Blast, but it was just a bit too late. Anyway, I vanish, and then afterwards I catch Goku and Frieza with Ki Blast. I follow up with Strike, and then they cover change with Super Saiyan Goku. So I swap to Kid Goku, hoping that was going to help. But, of course, their tap was just really fast. Anyway, after I pop my special skill with Kid Goku, then I throw an Aider, and here's the downside, right? It's Super Saiyan Goku, right? So his combos are gonna last a very, very long time. So, and what's worse is, since he had a special skill, he nullifies cover change. First he used it when his gauge was half full, and then he used it when it was full. So a collective total of 15 timer counts that cover change was being nullified. So that's not fun. But eventually, you know, he combos, he pops his main ability, I'm pretty sure, to get some ki off, and then afterwards he throws out his ultimate attack. Now, obviously this dealt a lot of damage to a lot of my members on my team, right? But the main thing that I need to do is just get the ball rolling. I need to be able to get an effective combo off. But luckily, I was able to tap rock, like it wasn't really glass, and get Goku and Frieza to vanish, and then they followed up immediately. So at this point, I'm trying to do as much as I can with Aider because I can either wipe them out or have Vegito come in and take some damage. And luckily, they threw in Vegito. So I land my ult on Vegito, but Vegito's bulky, so that really didn't help. Anyway, I throw a Master Roshi because I needed something to, like, you know, help me vanish. But of course it's Vegito, so his combos are lasting 15 years. Eventually I throw Aider right back in, and at this point I know for a fact if the opponent wanted to use his ultimate attack, well, Aider might have been able to take it, I'm not too sure, but it was neutral right as he pressed the special skills. I don't know how that was gonna work. Anyway, I run out of ki, and they end up you know, having Goku in, Super Saiyan Goku specifically. But now I'm kind of worried because a lot of health on my team is like really, really low. So I need to be able to kind of micromanage, and that's not looking too good right now. Downside is I had a feeling that the opponent was just attacking to get me to throw somebody else in, and then they were going to use Rise and Rush. So out of everybody, I deemed like the best unit to get rid of to be Master Roshi, because again, I really need Aider to keep Vegito in check. And not only that, again, he has blast armor, everything, so it helps with neutral and whatnot. So anyway, I lose Master Roshi, then I tackle immediately, and then the good thing is with Goku specifically, and I'm very glad that I was finally able to get this off, he has a non-cancelable you know, cover change nullification effect, right? So well, it's because of him and his buff effects and all stuff, right? So because of that, I can rush Goku and Frieza if they cover change in, regardless of their unique gauge, which is fantastic. So I did use rush on them, it just didn't go. Anyway, I force Goku and Frieza to vanish, and I end up killing them with blast darts. So Vegito is now in, and at this point, if I'm able to keep Vegito in check, then I should be able to get the victory with this. So I won the clash against Vegito. But then, sure enough, I expected the opponent to throw in Goku because if Vegito dies, that's pretty much game for the opponent. So, anyway, they throw a Ki Blast, and from here, I'm kind of worried because I lost Aider. So now, all the pressure is on Kid Goku. So, if I can find a way to make all this work, then I should be fine. Luckily, they swapped to Vegito, and then they just instantly attacked. I don't know why they did that. So I was able to vanish out the way, and then once Goku came back in, I popped my main ability and they tackled. So again, you guys know how the rest goes from there. So again, synergy, it works out very well, especially against this team. Again, Ultra Vegito Blue paired up with Tag, Goku, and Frieza. In all honesty, from what I've been seeing, or at least from my own personal experience, Kid Goku has been like formidable enough to kind of shut down Goku and Frieza for the most part. But I'm not saying like Goku and Frieza are like useless or anything of the sort, but this unit is kind of able to keep them in check, which helps out a lot because now people are going to have to change up their strategy in terms of how they play defensively, because it used to be just have Goku and Frieza. If the opponent has Rising Rush, you either let the Endurance unit take it or you have Goku and Frieza counter it, right? But seeing that they can't counter Kid Goku's Rising Rush if they cover change in, now they're going to have to play a bit more, I guess, strategically with all that. But anyway, on to the final battle.
Versus Kid Goku, Android 8, and Master Roshi.
And here we are in the final battle. So I lead off with Ader, and the opponent leads off with Kid Goku. So they had a special skill right off the bat. I don't know how dangerous that's gonna be, but I go in after throwing out Ki Blast and forcing a vanish, but I full tap on accident. I was trying to like only tap once, but no big deal. Anyway, Goku's going in. I had Master Roshi, so I'm really not worried because he can definitely take Goku's hits. Afterwards, I go kind of crazy with Master Roshi, right? Because they wanted to throw Master Roshi for whatever reason. And also, side note, Ader's like other outfit is really, really cool. Anyway, eventually I end up throwing in Kid Goku, and because I got a Dragon Ball, I nullify cover change, and then I had another special skill, used that, so I nullify cover change again. So at this point, I'm just trying to deal as much damage as I possibly can. So luckily, when I used my special move, Master Roshi wasn't able to come back in just yet. So I was able to get that special move off on Goku, which is fantastic. So afterwards, I vanish out the way, we get into a clash, and now I know I can land as many hits as I potentially want, you know, until Master Roshi came in. So because of that, I lost my ki, which really didn't help. So I throw in Master Roshi, and then I pop my special skill. The opponent is just constantly sidestepping with me, so at that point, I just need to be able to get like something going. So I deal damage, and then I pop my main ability with Master Roshi, expecting to knock somebody out with the ultimate attack. So the opponent decided to sacrifice Ader. I really don't think that was a good idea because Ader's also attack nullifies endurance. So it was what it was. It's just one extra option of keeping Goku alive for me. So the opponent had two special skills, used them both, and then afterwards just followed up immediately. So I threw in Ader, and I'm really not worried about like the ultimate attack with Ader. So I pop the main ability and I throw it out on Kid Goku, and if I was lucky, that would wipe him out and it would nullify his endurance. But it didn't. But it dealt a lot of damage, which is fantastic. Anyway, I popped my special skill to get some ki back, and through that I also nullify cover change. And now at this point, all I need to do is just get somebody in to get like a combo going. So I really wanted to get Master Roshi in and then isolate Kid Goku, but the opponent ended up landing a hit against me, and then from there it's just going and going. But on the bright side, I know for a fact if I wanted, I could have just had like Goku kind of stall out the battle from there once he swapped to Master Roshi. But it is what it is. Anyway, I throw in Kid Goku, and he's actually doing really good, ineffective damage against Master Roshi. So at this point, I'm kind of chilling, but you know, eventually they give me the advantage. So I throw in Ader, I let him take the hits, and in truth, like Ader's job is done, and I really wouldn't have minded like getting rid of him, but the opponent ended up throwing out their ultimate attack instead. So because of that, I threw in Master Roshi, and he took the hit. Afterwards, I popped my special skill. So now I have 3 special moves and a special skill. Or, sorry, 3 special moves and a Blast Arts card. But the good thing is, again, Bunny Bulma's knocking down my Blast Arts costs. Or, special move costs, sorry. So, it helps out tremendously. And also, I had a Beam Struggle against the other Master Roshi, and I won. So, that helped out a lot, because now, Kid Goku's isolated. So, I start to combo Kid Goku, and the opponent ended up forfeiting the match. So, yeah, Dragon Ball. Tag Dragon Ball is looking kind of nice. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, the units that they got are pretty powerful. They all are able to hold their own respectively well. And not only that, this is just the beginning, because if I'm not mistaken, the campaign is still going on. So, there's more that can be added to this team. And for all we know, they can end up being one of the best teams in the game. Who knows? But I do want to know what you guys thought about all of this in the comment section below. But with that being said, I'm Ndukauba, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.